Emotional detachment. How to stop obsessing over someone. Have you ever caught yourself checking their social media a dozen times a day? Replaying old conversations in your head? Wondering if they're thinking about you as much as you're thinking about them? If your answer is yes, you're not alone, and you're not crazy. Obsession can feel like an emotional prison. It's intense, it's consuming, and worst of all, it feels like love, but it's not. What if I told you that emotional freedom isn't just possible? It's something you can learn step by step using real psychological tools. In today's video, we're diving deep into the science of emotional detachment and how to finally stop obsessing over someone who's taking up too much space in your mind. Let's break free together. 1. Recognize the difference between love and obsession. Obsession is when your thoughts are hijacked by someone, constantly, compulsively, and often irrationally. Love is when you feel secure, connected, and calm with someone. Obsession is about control, fear, and longing. Love is about mutual care and respect. Life application formula. Awareness plus self-questioning equals clarity. Ask yourself, am I idealizing this person? Would I feel complete if they stopped responding to me? Do I feel anxious when they're not around? Write down your honest answers. Seeing your thoughts on paper creates distance between you and the obsession. 2. Cut off or limit exposure to their triggers. One of the reasons obsession thrives is constant stimulation. You see their face on social media, hear their name in conversations, or revisit old texts and pictures. Life application formula. No contact or controlled contact equals mental peace. Here's what you can do. Mute or unfollow them on social platforms. You don't need to block, just reduce exposure. Delete old messages that keep pulling you back. Avoid spaces or activities where you know you'll see them unnecessarily. Think of it like a digital detox from their presence. Obsession can't survive without regular feeding. 3. Shift focus from them to you, reclaim your center. Your brain needs new focus to replace the old obsession. Obsessing fills a void, emotional, mental, or identity-based. Life application formula. Displacement plus rebuilding self equals emotional freedom. Try this. Start a 30-day self-investment challenge. Journaling, exercising, reading, or taking a course. Make a me map, a visual of all the things that define you outside of that person, passions, talents, dreams, values. Ask yourself each morning, what's one thing I can do today that makes me feel like myself again? Your emotional energy needs a new destination. Make you the destination. 4. Reframe the story you're telling yourself. Most obsessions are powered by a mental narrative. They were the one, or we had something special, or I'll never feel like that again. But those are just stories, not objective truths. Life application formula. Challenge the narrative plus insert logic equals mental reset. Do this. Write out your current story. Then write the objective facts about the person and the relationship. Create a new, balanced version. Example, we had good moments, but they also ignored my needs. I missed the connection, not the pain. Changing the script in your mind changes how you feel in your heart. 5. Understand the root of the obsession. It's not about them. Obsessing is rarely about the person. It's usually about a deeper unmet need, validation, security, self-worth, or fear of being alone. Life application formula. Trigger identification plus inner healing equals long-term detachment. What am I really afraid of losing? Them or how they made me feel? What part of me feels incomplete without them? Then start healing that part. Practice self-soothing techniques. See a therapist or coach. Read books about attachment and emotional dependency, e.g., Attached by Amir Levine. Until you heal the root, obsession will keep finding a new face. 6. Stop romanticizing the past, use reality check anchors. We often obsess because we replay the best moments like a highlight reel. But no relationship is perfect, and if you're obsessing, it's likely something didn't work. Life application formula. Highlight reel disruption plus emotional anchoring equals grounded thinking. Try this. Make a 2-column list, what I miss versus what hurt me. Anytime you start daydreaming, pull out the list and read the right-hand side. The disappointments, the lies, the unmet needs. This keeps your mind grounded in truth, not fantasy. 7. Connect with other people, don't isolate. Isolation is obsession's best friend. When you're alone with your thoughts, you're more likely to spiral. Obsession thrives in emotional loneliness. Life application formula. Meaningful connection plus community equals emotional balance. Practical steps. Reconnect with old friends even if you feel like hiding. Join a new social activity, even virtual book clubs, dance classes, therapy groups. Open up to someone you trust about your feelings. Being heard brings healing. You don't need 10 people. Even one emotionally safe person can make a big difference. 8. Set emotional boundaries with yourself. Sometimes, we are the ones who keep ourselves in obsession mode, by stalking, fantasizing, or revisiting pain. Life application formula. Internal discipline plus self-limits equals mental liberation. Create personal rules like no checking their Instagram after 9 p.m. If I think about them, I'll journal for 10 minutes instead. Every time I miss them, I'll take 5 deep breaths and repeat, my peace matters more. Boundaries aren't just for others, they're for your mind too. 9. Replace the fantasy with a real vision for the future. When you obsess, you're stuck in an emotional time loop. But life only moves forward when you give yourself a future to believe in. Life application formula. Future visualization plus goal activation equals inner growth. Do this. Write a letter to your healed future self. Who are they? What do they feel, do, attract? Create a vision board of what your life looks like when you've let go. Take one daily action that your healed self would take. The moment you give your future a face, the past starts losing power. 10. Forgive yourself and move with compassion. The obsession may make you feel ashamed, like you're weak, clingy, or broken. But you're not. You're human. And healing doesn't happen with shame. It happens with compassion. Life application formula. Self-forgiveness plus inner nurturing equals true emotional release. Practice. Say to yourself daily, I'm not broken. I'm learning. And I'm healing. Stop judging your progress. Healing is not linear. Celebrate small wins. Today I thought about them but didn't text. That's growth. The more gently you treat yourself, the faster you'll detach, emotionally and mentally. Remember, obsession is not love. It's a sign that your soul is trying to reclaim your attention. It's your heart saying, come back to me. I need you. You don't need their validation to be whole. You don't need their attention to be worthy. You don't need their presence to be free. Let them go, not because they're evil, but because you're ready to love someone even more important, you.